Okay, I think this line's clean. So, I'm Dan. I'm going to be doing Tuesdays for DFTVA +1. So the first random fact about me is that I am a major film geek. I aspire to be a film critic. You can check my efforts in that out on my personal channel. Link is in the sidebar. But I love film. I think it's the one thing that I'm absolutely 100% passionate about in my life, and it's the one thing I want to devote my life to. And as I understand it, someone else in the group is a filmmaker themselves, which is extremely cool. I think we're going to get on just fine because you are my kind of person. Now, being a film geek, you would imagine that I have a favourite film, but I really don't. That's an extremely difficult question for me to answer. I mean, I have a selection of favourite films. For instance, Alien is one of my favourite films, as is Pan's Labyrinth, Eastern Promises, A History of Violence, The Machinist, there's a Rear Window. There's just a whole ton of good films out there. I think it's extremely difficult to put my finger on which film I would call my favourite. Random fact number 2 about me is I am a complete philosophy nerd. I love philosophy. It's just an incredible thing. I just love it. Fact number 3 is that I am British. As I understand it, I'm the only British person in this group. My dad is English, my mum is Irish. That puts me in Britain. So yeah. Random fact number 4 is that I am a huge sci-fi nerd. Sci-fi books, sci-fi films, just science fiction in general. It's not something people want to admit, but I don't care. I love science fiction. Random fact number 5 about me is that I am 6'7", and that is very tall. Right, as far as nicknames go, you can call me Dan, or you can call me by my YouTube name, which is Mr. Montagna, or Monty, or call me whatever you want, so long as it doesn't hurt me. Really, I don't mind. Although, Zombie, I will be calling you Zombie, because I think that's a great name. And speaking of whom, you said, what superpower could we have? And I think mine would be the ability to read people's minds, because, well, that'd just be incredibly cool, because you'd be one step ahead of everybody. You'd know everything. You'd have complete control, because knowledge is power. In Latin, I think the phrase is scientia potentia est, and that means knowledge is power. Well, foreknowledge itself is also power. And that is a very poignant quote. So for me, it would be the ability to mind read. Now, before we get started in this, I think there's something you need to know about me. Everything is not as it seems. The world is just a... Wait, did you hear that? I need an exit.